I feel like because I chew a lot of gum, I think gum's gonna be really hard. But everything else, I think it's gonna be good. So yeah.
Okay, and then
I forgot about gum. Yeah.
Zero waste in the most basic terms is trying your best to not do anything that is wasteful, like using plastic containers that you throw away.
Try as hard as you can to not buy any products that will produce waste.
It's not having large amounts of disposable packaging and stuff like that, so trying to cut down on your material waste.
What do you think is gonna be the easiest thing about this challenge?
The easiest thing will definitely be my water intake, because I already drink from a hydro flask all the time.
Trying to buy things in bulk and then using reusable things like hydro flasks or Tupperware and stuff like that.
Not buying as much food as like I normally would from like a vending machine, so maybe just like saving money.
What do you think will be the hardest thing about this challenge?
The hardest thing probably will just be cutting down on junk food and prepackaged foods that are like super processed.
I have so much processed and packaged food at my house in a bunch of plastic containers and stuff that I can't reuse and aren't zero waste. So like I'm gonna have to figure out how to not use those for a week and see what food I have. I know I'm going grocery shopping on Saturday, so then I'll be living life, but right now it's rough.
Like it's just gonna be hard picking out certain things because everything comes in like a package.
What do you think you waste the most of?
Every day I bring a brown paper bag to school and throw it away, and usually there's napkins in there I don't touch.
Disposable packaging for food products, most specifically from school.
I think I definitely waste a lot of wrappers, like gum wrappers and like plastic wrappers, like anything that's in a plastic wrapper, because I chew so much gum a day, it's gonna be really hard not to do that.
Do you think it's realistic to go zero waste?
I don't think it's realistic to go zero waste, but I think it's definitely something we all need to be more conscious about and know what we're doing.
I don't think it's realistic, but I think you can definitely limit the amount of waste that you produce.
I think it will be extremely difficult considering that our society is based around materialism and materialistic values, but I definitely feel that it is possible at some point.
It's day one of the zero waste challenge. I currently have my reusable Starbucks cup because I usually use like paper throwaway cups, and I have my hydro flask and I'm ready. Packing lunch was pretty hard today because I have a lot of like plastically contained snacks, but yeah.
I packed myself a lunch today. If you guys want to see, it looks like this. I'm actually really excited. I feel like it's gonna be really hard because I waste so much, but I think I can do it, so wish me luck.
Alright, today is the first night of my zero waste challenge, but and I've been doing a lot of stuff, hopefully, to cut down on my waste. So I've been collecting bottles and stuff like that, both my own and also those of my family, and just, you know, general stuff I see around to recycle, and I have a pretty large bag already, so it's pretty great. It's going really good.
End of day one. Woo! So it was really interesting today bringing a lunch bag for the first time since 6th grade, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought. My mom packed my lunch this morning, but she's gone, so I have to pack it tomorrow, so that will be interesting. Also haven't packed my lunch since like 6th grade. Interesting. I'm about to go to CPK for dinner, and I'm not sure what type of napkins they have, so I'm gonna bring my own napkin just in case. And yeah, I'm already finding that I'm a lot more aware of the waste I usually do, and it was really interesting. I didn't go to a trash can at all today, and I don't think I've ever done that, so yeah. I'm excited to see what the rest of the week has.
Hey guys, still day one, looking a little rough, but it's dinner time. And I told my mom about the challenge, so she decided to make food out of stuff that isn't processed or anything. So she made pasta. So day one is looking pretty good. we'll see how the rest of the week goes.
I'm currently packing lunch, and I don't really know what to pack because everything just has waste, and so it's a struggle, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, day 2, here we go.
I feel really sick and gross, so I don't think I'm going to be eating anything tonight. I just feel so bad. So there's gonna be nothing for dinner today, but throughout the day I think I did pretty well.
If someone else throws away stuff that I've used, or if I use a product that was created by someone else and indirectly, although I have not used any, or I have not put any waste out, but they have, am I contributing to zero? Or am I being zero waste? Or like, I don't know, like if my mom cooked me food or something like that, but then she wasted, but then I ate her food, would I have zero waste? Or like, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. This is good. I'm having some trouble because I rely on school food a lot, but I am cutting down on waste significantly. I've been trying to use reusable packaging, and I've been trying to, actually I have not used a water bottle because I've been using my hydro flask, so this is going really well. Anyway, yeah, second night. Bye-bye.
I am making my morning smoothie, and I just filled up my hydro flask and about to figure out what to make for lunch. Yeah, pretty good. I'm going out tonight, so that's gonna be a little harder, but yeah, going good.
And I literally cannot, like, if I don't, I have to use school food. I have to eat school food, or else I won't have food throughout the day. And school food has a lot of waste packaging and a lot of wasted food, so I'm not really sure what to do about that. Basically, all I've been able to do is cut down on water bottle usage, and I've been trying to buy food in bulk, but it's not going well.
So we are here at Veggie Grill in the Topanga Mall, and I forgot my hydro flask and my napkin, so I'm sorry, I messed up. Hey guys, so it is day 4, and honestly the challenge I think is going pretty well. I messed up yesterday because I went out and didn't bring a napkin or a hydro flask, but honestly I think going out is the hardest part of this challenge. If you're prepared for packing lunch, it's really easy, but right now I'm just not really prepared, so that's why I've been struggling. But honestly, it's not that hard not to waste as much as we do. So yeah, day 4, I'm gonna try to not mess up today. So yeah, let's go.
Hi guys, so I had dinner. Unfortunately, I did have to use a plastic plate. I'm sorry, but other than that, everything was good. Zero waste. Everything's going great, except I did have a Rice Krispie, but it's okay. Everything else is going good. Hey everyone, it's I think day 5, and I didn't record my breakfast, but I did have pancakes and fruit, but I had it on a reusable plate. I don't know how much waste it was to like make the pancake, but I didn't waste anything because it was served to me, so it's looking good so far, but I feel like later on it's gonna be a lot harder. So thanks.
Good morning, we're here at Starbucks, and turns out they have a for here thing, so I got my sandwich on a little plate, very cute, and I ordered my drink for here, and they gave me a cup.
Unfortunately, not much progress has been made since the last vlog, but I am doing my best. I'm recycling more, especially from what I see in the street.
Good morning, it is Monday, which means it is day 6 of the Zero Waste Challenge. I think the hardest part is about going zero waste is going out, because you can't make all your decisions, and like sometimes restaurants will try to be nice and like give you like to-go napkins or forks, but you're like, I didn't ask for that, I didn't need it.
I'm actually not at school. I'm on my way to the doctor's because I'm really sick. So I had a banana this morning, but that's pretty much all the waste, and I threw it outside on my garden, so I'm still doing good.
Okay. Good morning, it is the last day. Food is still really hard to find, no food that wastes, so I'm literally bringing a bowl in the car and having my mom drive me to school so I can eat breakfast, and yeah, it's hard.
There are over 1,908 active landfills. Rotting garbage can also release methane, a greenhouse gas 20 times worse than carbon dioxide. Trash now has to take longer trips from your kitchen to its final resting place, releasing more greenhouse gases. More than 65% of what we throw out is dumped into landfills or incinerators. Landfills regularly leach out hazardous liquids into drinking water supplies, and incinerators emit carcinogenic pollutants and neurotoxins into the air. Millions of tons of plastic ends up into the oceans too, harming and killing marine life. The use of single package packaging which is largely not recyclable, has grown from 120,000 tons in 1960 to 12.7 million tons in 2006, according to the EPA.
Okay, so what did you guys learn from this experience?
It's really hard, zero waste, especially in America.
Yeah, that's true. We use so much. It is just like, I realize how much waste I actually use.
Yeah.
I use way too many napkins.
So what was like the hardest thing or like the most interesting thing you've learned?
Oh, well, I just realized how much it's not that I'm asking like for waste, but when I go out to eat, like it's just like they'll give me napkins and they'll give me like stuff I can throw away. It's not like I'm asking for it, so it's not, it's like, it's hard when you're going out to eat too. Like for me, during the week I found it easier, but like for others, like I was listening to your story and I just like, I thought about like how much, especially the school too, like they give you reusable, or not reusable, but plastic like fork and napkin, and that's in a little plastic like package. True. So it's like, it's really a lot.
Yeah. A lot of our waste is very unnecessary. Like when you go out, like they'll give you stuff that you don't need. Or like, I don't know, I always tend to grab like extra napkins because I'm always like, oh, I need more napkins, but then I'll just use a napkin and like touch my face and then I'm like, oh, that's a waste now, I can't use that again. And I feel like that's kind of how we grow up, like thinking we need more than we actually need. So that's kind of the issue, is that we don't realize that we don't need 5 napkins, we need like 1 at max or something. So like, I think that's what's...
Yeah, I think culture has a lot to do with it. Like the fact that like a lot of like in America, people need a lot of personal space, and I think that also carries over to how we eat. Like the fact that you need to individually package every single food item inside the cafeteria instead of just like using reusable lunch trays and open air food. Like the fact that we have to do that's a lot of waste in of itself.
That's true.
I felt myself like looking at the trash cans too throughout the like week, because like I didn't personally go to like a trash can that often, like maybe max like once a day, which was really different for me. But looking at the amount of trash in a trash can is really disgusting. And then you think about like, oh, Granada alone probably has like, I don't know, 30 trash cans, 50 trash cans,
more than that, yeah,
100 trash cans, I don't know. And all of them are full to that, like really full, so that's like a lot of trash.
Twice
that's
per day
amazing.
too.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of like food that's wasted.
Oh, I know.
It's like a lot of food.
Like the fact that they give you craisins or like extra carrots
God.
when you don't want it, and then you
Most
just throw it
children
away.
don't even eat the crazy.
I know.
How has your view on waste changed from the challenge, and like how you produce waste and how America provides and manages waste? How has that changed throughout the...
I find waste pretty disgusting.
I know, I was just getting angry the other day. I remember I was walking with my friend and there was so much trash. Like I forgot my Hydro Flask on where I sit at lunch, and there was so much trash like just around my Hydro Flask, like on the floor. It wasn't even in the trash can. It was just really sad and upsetting.
Yeah, plus like people, like there's two things. So people, a lot of the products that we have aren't designed to be reusable. Like they're designed to be disposed. Like that's the thing, like a lot of our culture is just designed around things being able to be easily disposed of. And then the fact that we have such a good municipal waste disposal system is also a problem in of itself, because the things we throw away, they're taken away so we don't see it anymore. So the fact that we just keep on throwing things away, and it all just goes somewhere else that we don't think about anymore. So it's out of our mind, out of sight, you know? So all that waste is just like, it's somewhere else and we feel that we don't have to deal with it anymore.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and watch our other videos for more challenges like this.
And I challenge you to do the Zero Waste Challenge.
Bye!